People always want to know what movies I'm really into. Well, here go my 5 top cult classics that you probably don't even know about. 5 of them. Number 1, The Lost Boys. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you from, I don't care what you've been exposed to. If you don't like The Lost Boys, if you can't get into a bunch of white dudes, riding motorcycles, dressing golf, kind of not, having sharp teeth, don't have sharp teeth, hanging out at fairs and never getting arrested, something's terribly wrong with you. And they keep it super gangster. They ain't doing stuff like bang shooting. Nah, they flying from parties, flying into clouds. I don't know what kind of drugs they on. I don't know how high they got. And the grandpa at the end with the plot twist, not to mention one of the coldest head vampire leaders ever when he told the dude, mama, you invited me in, baby. I ain't just bum rush your crib. Oh my gosh. That's number 2, Drop Dead Fred. Confused yet? If you've ever been sad, if your mama ever been mean to you and told you go in that room and play with your imaginary friend, if you've ever been left alone in a situation you had to make pretend that somebody was there with you, Drop Dead Fred is for you. I related to that way too much at 8, 9 years old. So that kind of got to ask my mama like what kind of life I was living to like really believe in Drop Dead Fred. Everybody know the 3 secret words to get Fred to come out. Drop Dead Fred today. Oh! Drop Dead Fred comes in at number 2. If you don't like Drop Dead Fred, then I probably don't even like you. Number 3, Paid in Full. Whoa! Now, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, South Central, all of that was probably the best black films about street life that ever came out. But if you've never sat down and watched the movie Belly or Paid in Full, you haven't lived. And Paid in Full trumps all of them. Why? Because it's true, because it's real life. And it has one of the most stressful, depressing, best acted car scenes in history cinema. I don't care how many bodies you caught. I don't care how many child support checks you never cashed in. I don't care how many hood fights you've been in. Nobody alive can look at Mekhi Phifer in that car talking to his homeboy about his nephew and not cry when he say he's probably in the basement bleeding, dying. I call my mama and say, Mama, I love you. Mama, I love you. Number 4, Reservoir Dogs. This is a suspenseful thriller. This is about bank robbery and setting up people and lying to people, but being honest with people. And then there's clues throughout the movie. So it's like if M. Night Shyamalan and Marvel got together and made a movie, threw in some Easter eggs and threw in some plot twists and some suspenseful thrillers, then a little bit of Pulp Fiction type violence and stuff. That's Reservoir Dogs. And the movie keeps you on your edge in a small space for the entire film. You can't look away, because if you get up to go to the bathroom and pee there and come back and a little pee is on your pants, so you gotta look down to wipe it off, guaranteed you're gonna miss something extremely important. Shouts out to Mr. Pink. If you ain't seen Reservoir Dogs, go see it right now. Stop the video, look at it, then come back to this and tell me I wasn't on point. That's number 4. And number 5 for me, Pootie Tang. Pity tat on my pity lie, my main Damon nah. Bruh, Chris Rock wrote a whole movie where the main character never said an English word that made any sense the entire movie. How can y'all not love a movie about a grown man hitting other grown men in the mouths with a belt? Bah! Legit brought back some flashbacks of the wet rat whoopers I used to get in the kitchen by my mama. Had me shook the entire movie. I was jumping for him and stuff. The movie was ridiculous all over. They even had a slow-mo Matrix type moment where Pootie Tang dodged bullets with the ponytail in his hair. Was he Puerto Rican, Dominican, or Colombian? Because I don't know no black dude from the hood with hair that straight and flourishing like that without a weave or an extension. My list may not be perfect, it may not be yours, but I want to hear what your list is. What's your top 5 favorite cult films of all time in your opinion? And maybe I can check them out and rearrange my list. But until then, Patty Ty on the Cat of Slay, my main Damon on the Tootie-Roo. Pootie Tang. Boy can sing so good, he ain't got to say no words. Woo!
So come on, baby, make love to me. When my days look low, baby, pull me in close and don't let me go. Make love to me. When the world's at war, let your love in a song. Right now, baby, make love to me.